It's a rematch for the Pac-12 Conference Championship game between the Cal Golden Bears and the Utah State Aggies. In the first meeting, it was an offensive explosion out of this Cal offense, but they turned the football over 3 times compared to Utah State's 0. And that ultimately was the difference in that game. Fernando Mendoza threw for 455 yards and 4 touchdowns, but had 2 interceptions, and he was stripped on a strip sack that resulted in a Utah State touchdown. 3 receivers went for over 100 yards, and then Jeremiah Tobias, 198 yards, and he had an excellent day. He was very, very efficient. Johnny Santee had an incredible day. Antoine Hausler was shaken up throughout the entire game. It'll be interesting to see what his workload looks like. The big story, though, is Max Alford being out for this game. He really took over in the regular season finale with 2 sacks, one of which was a strip sack that resulted in a touchdown. Tatum Tuioti will get the start at that edge position. He's a pretty good pass rusher. We've had him be a stand-up linebacker. We've had him pass rush. In today's game, he's going to have to step up as a pass rusher. As we are in Las Vegas for the Pac-12 Conference Championship game, I've said it now probably 3 different times in this season, but this is now the biggest game of the Utah State Dynasty, as in we have the opportunity to beat Cal for the second time in 2 episodes and punch our ticket to the 2026 college football playoff. 10-2 versus 9-3. We're ranked 12th in the country. I am excited about this game right here. When I sat down to record this, I was so pumped that I felt like I was watching a real game. As we are underway in Las Vegas, as Yates will field this one from the goal line, and he'll take this one up to the 18-yard line. Thomas Yates has some speed, and I'm kind of curious to see what he could do in the return game. That's why I've moved him to that position. But Johnny Santee will get the start for Utah State, as we'll set up the tight end screen on first down, as Gabe Shudak will pick up 6 yards to the 24-yard line. Utah State looks to build on their offensive performance that they had a week ago. It wasn't the greatest performance, but it was pretty solid, as Jeremiah Tobias had an excellent game. 1st and 10, he gets out of the pocket, and he hooks up with Grant Page across midfield to the 46-yard line. And very quickly, Utah State is moving the football. 2nd and 7 now. Here's Grant Page again on the drag route. Page with a juke move, and he's taken down 37 yards for Grant Page on the last 2 plays. Hausler in the game now for Utah State. Jeremiah Tobias throws this one to the end zone. Touchdown, Shelton Sampson. And just like that, Utah State has striked first in this game. A nice little corner route by Shelton Sampson. We saw him utilized a lot in the first meeting on drag routes. It looks like now we're going to try and open him up with a little bit more of those medium to deep routes that he specializes in. As here comes Fernando Mendoza, 455 yards passing a week ago, as he will pitch this one to his man Josiah Martin, and he'll pick up a first down, as he has 16 touchdowns on the season. Here's Mendoza now in the pocket, throws this one to the outside. It's Neziah Hunter for a pickup of 8. We learned these receivers' names in the previous game, as here's a quick throw to the outside, Mikey Matthews. We've called all 3 of their names just like that. This Cal offense reminds me of an Ohio State offense in the past, as here is a first down for Cal to the 15-yard line. They go hurry up. They give this one to Sky Priestley, and he'll pick up 4 yards. Zach Swanson on the tackle. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Bunch to the right now for Cal. Here's Mendoza. Throws this one to the tight end. It's a touchdown. Cal is on the board first. Well, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. They have tied this game up. The tight end getting involved now to make this a 7-7 ball game. That is Jack Endries, the tight end, a senior. Here is Johnny Santee in the I formation. They'll give this one to Mike Lemonier instead. Spin move, and he'll pick up maybe 4 yards. An exciting 4 yards, but all it is 4. 3rd and 6 now. Hausler in the game. Tobias will throw this one to Shudak. He's got a first down, as he is taken down at the 40-yard line. Utah State looking to move the football a little bit better through the air. Here's Jeremiah Tobias in the pocket. Throws this one. It's Grant Page again. He has a 3rd catch in the first quarter. 1st and 10 now. Tobias drifting back. 5-man rush. This one's thrown to the end zone. Touchdown, Shelton Sampson again. It's 2 touchdowns to Shelton Sampson in the first quarter. An excellent job by Jeremiah Tobias to remain calm on the 5-man rush by Cal. And Shelton Sampson on a little fade route is able to work his way to the end zone. And that was a dime by Jeremiah Tobias. Utah State takes a 14-7 lead as we're still in the first quarter. Here's Fernando Mendoza now, pressure in his face, and he's taken down by Zach Swanson. With no Max Alford out there, we would need somebody else to step up. We've seen Zach Swanson make plays in the past as he goes over 10 sacks on the season. 3rd and 14 now for Mendoza. Here's Tuioti, and the pass is incomplete as Mendoza gets rid of it, and Utah State will take over. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Play fake now. Tobias will throw this one to the tight end to Bose, and he's got it for a first down. 156 yards passing in the first quarter. As here's Hausler now, as he'll pick up maybe 7 yards as he will get a lot more playing time, hopefully, in today's game. Here's Grant Page on 2nd and 4. That's his 4th catch of the first quarter. Here's the stretch to Hausler now. Antoine Hausler has a first down. He's taken down inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal upcoming. Jeremiah Tobias will set up the screen to Hausler now, as Hausler is taken down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line, as their star linebacker Cade Ulave is going to be injured now. 2nd and goal from the 3. Hausler cuts up, and he's taken down a yard shy of the first down marker. And on 3rd and goal, Utah State will punch it in with Antoine Hausler. 21-7 is the score, as Utah State's offense has come to play in Las Vegas. It's now time for Cal to wake up now. Here's Josiah Martin on the pitch. Josiah Martin with plenty of space as he takes this one to about the 32-yard line, but it will be coming back as there's a holding call on Cal. 1st and 12 now. Backup running back into the game now for Cal. 1st and 12. This one's thrown, and it's caught by Neziah Hunter all the way to the 41-yard line. An excellent job to pick up a huge chunk play by Cal. Here's Fernando Mendoza, 4-man rush. He's got all time to throw. Mendoza, time runs out, and Zach Swanson picks up his 2nd sack. How in the world do you have that much time and you don't just decide to run the football? Instead, he just hangs on to it way too late. By the time he thinks he has somebody, Zach Swanson's in his face. 2nd and 19 now. Here is Fernando Mendoza, 3-man rush now. Again, has plenty of time to throw. Mendoza finally throws it, and it is caught by his receiver, Neziah Hunter, all the way to the 35-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Here is Mendoza. Lofts this one. It's caught by Neziah Hunter. He's taken down by Jeremiah Hughes at the 20-yard line. Cal is in the red zone. Here is the give to Sky Priestley. He's taken down for a loss. As we see Terrell Taylor out there making a play now for this defense. Really have not called his name at all this season, as this one will be thrown out of bounds. 4th and 12 upcoming, as here comes a field goal attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. We saw the Cal kicker make 2 in the season finale as he makes his first kick in this game. 21-10 the score. Tobias finds Page for his 5th reception of the first half. He has 72 receiving yards. A career day so far for Grant Page, as Hausler will pick up the first down. He's shaken up again. We saw him hurt in the regular season finale. He's hurt now again. Johnny Santee will probably have to take the workload. 1st and 10, setting up the deep ball. Sampson, he's got it again. Touchdown, Utah State. What in the world is going on with this Utah State offense? They have exploded for 28 here in the first half, as Jeremiah Tobias and Shelton Sampson have a connection going on right now that is just out of this world. 3 touchdowns for Jeremiah Tobias, all of them going to Shelton Sampson, and we have an 18-point lead. Wow. Wow. An incredible performance so far by this Utah State offense, as Cal will try to do anything to salvage this first half, and it has been a terrible first half for them. Here's their chance for a deep ball, as this one is Neziah Hunter for a touchdown. J.D. Drew, the superstar corner, was just unable to keep up with what is considered Cal's 3rd best receiver on the field. Neziah Hunter is just able to create separation. And one thing with JD Drew is he's a good corner. He's just very, very bad in man coverage. So an 11-point game now for Utah State. Tobias loses the football, and it's scooped up by Santee. The play will be called dead at the 19-yard line. 3rd and 14 upcoming. Tobias will keep this one. Jeremiah Tobias has a first down to the 40-yard line. What a play by the redshirt freshman Jeremiah Tobias. Setting up a deep ball to Grant Page now, and he can't come down with it. An opportunity to set us up for some more points. 2nd and 10 now. Tobias has Sexton wide open, but he's hit as he throws, and the pass will fall incomplete. 3rd and 10 now with 37 seconds to go. Here is a pass to Sampson, who's wide open. And that's 3 plays in a row where Utah State had a man wide open, and the pass just fell incomplete. I mean, I'm talking wide open. And with 6 seconds to go, Cal will set up a long field goal, a 55-yarder, and it is no good, as we will head to the half, 28-17, as Cal is going to try and claw their way back into this game, down by 11. Utah State has looked incredible on offense. Feels like we missed an opportunity to put up 35 points on the board because we missed 3 wide open wide receivers to close out the first half. As Cal will start with the football. Sky Priestley gets the give, as Priestley will pick up 9 yards before the safety Raider Damouni made the tackle. 2nd and 1. This one is thrown quickly to Mikey Matthews, and he's going to pick up good yardage to the 44-yard line. Here's the give now to Sky Priestley. He breaks a tackle. Priestley will be taken down at midfield, but it's a strong pickup of 6, as here comes a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and 3, Mendoza will keep it on the read option. Mendoza has plenty of space. Chase Davis takes the angle, and he's finally able to take him down at the 18-yard line. But Cal is in business here. Here's the give to Priestley up the middle. Sky Priestley inside the 5-yard line. Cal running the ball when we're not really expecting them to. Here's the 1st and goal give to the backup, and that's a touchdown for Javian Thomas, as Cal strikes. And that's exactly what they needed to do to begin this second half. I really don't think they could have had a chance in this game had they gone 3 and out in this situation. 2-point conversion is good, as that's Josiah Martin on the reception. And it's a 3-point game just like that. It was 28-10 not long ago. It's 28-25 now, as here's a pass to Sampson. And Shelton Sampson getting him involved in those drag routes again, as my voice just cracked. I'm about to turn 25 in July. So take that information and do it what you want with it. Here's Jeremiah Tobias now on 3rd and 14, and he's hit as he throws, and the pass falls incomplete. Utah State will punt the ball away. 1st and 10 now. Give to Sky Priestley, as he will pick up 3 yards, and now Tuioti is injured. George Stewart now has to come out and play edge rusher. That wasn't the plan. I've mentioned how I really don't like him coming off the edge because he's just super slow. 3rd and 6 now. Give to Sky Priestley. What in the world? A first down for Cal. On 3rd and 6, you're like 100% of the time expecting Cal to pass. Instead, they run and they pick up a first down. Here's a 6-yard completion for Cal. And on 2nd and 4, Bronson Aleva with a TFL. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. You got to watch for the run again in this situation. They will not run. Mendoza just throws this one out. And Priestley with an acceleration. Sky Priestley all the way to the 4-yard line, as Mendoza has 333 yards passing. What in the world? Mendoza to the end zone. Intercepted by Jeremiah Hughes. A huge play made by the corner, Jeremiah Hughes. We saw him drop that interception in the regular season finale against these guys, as Cal was trying to take a late lead. This time he doesn't drop it. He comes down with it, as we will take over. And that's a huge play made by this Utah State defense. Here's a first down and give to Johnny Santee, and he'll pick up 6 yards to the 26-yard line. Johnny Santee hasn't had a big day at all on the ground. Here's Tobias trying to set up the deep ball again to Sampson, and they connect. Shelton Sampson with 189 yards receiving all the way to the 23-yard line. Here is Jeremiah Tobias on the quarterback keeper. Tobias taken down after a pickup of 1, and that will bring up 3rd down and 9. As we see Hausler in motion, 3rd and 9. Tobias fumbles the football, and Cal comes down with it. What in the world? You're really blowing your opportunities here, as after review, it does look like Jeremiah Tobias's right knee hits right there, and the ball comes free right after that. So this one will be overturned, but it will still be a field goal opportunity. Mooney's kick is good. It's 31-25. It's a 6-point game here in Las Vegas in the Pac-12 championship game as the 3rd quarter is winding down. 2nd and 8, give to Priestley, and he's going to pick up 4 yards as we'll have 3rd down and short upcoming as we begin the 4th quarter. Here's a draw to Priestley. They run again on 3rd down. And Tuioti fighting through pain, and he's going to have to leave. Braden Pope is out there now to play some edge rusher for Utah State, as this one is caught by Neziah Hunter. 350 yards passing for Fernando Mendoza. He gives this one to Priestley, who breaks a tackle. Sky Priestley with a 13-yard pickup, and all of a sudden Cal has a running game now. 1st down and 10. They're going to give it to him again. We sell out to stop the run this time, as Tuioti has elbow bursitis. Roland Flood now checking into the game. We're going deep on our bench to fill in that edge rush position now. Priestley with 85 yards rushing. 4:53 to go for Cal, as they will complete this one to the tight end. That is going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Here's a throw to the outside. It's Neziah Hunter. Picks up the 1st down. He's taken down 2 yards shy of the end zone. I formation. Play action. Mendoza sacked by Tanner Williams back at the 10-yard line. And they're going to go hurry up here. We use a timeout so we can get our right personnel out there, as this one is caught by Neziah Hunter. 3rd and goal upcoming for the Cal offense. 3:51 to go. Here's Mendoza. Pressure. It's Imani Awesome with the sack. It's the 4th sack for this Utah State defense. And we've went deep on our bench on this defensive front, as Cal will kick a field goal to make this a 3-point game. What a football game we have here in Las Vegas. Utah State has a chance to put this game away. Johnny Santee picks up 4 yards on 1st down and 10, as that will bring up 2nd down. We're going to go back to Santee on 2nd down, and he's going to pick up 2 yards. 3rd and manageable upcoming. Antoine Hausler checks into the game now. Tobias throws this one. It's dropped by Pierre Lambeau. 4th down, and we will have to punt the football away. Cal takes over. 1st and 10 in the pocket. He finds Neziah Hunter for 7 yards. Neziah Hunter's had an excellent performance out there for Cal. Sky Priestley will be inches shy of the 1st down marker with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go. 3rd and inches. This one's thrown. Broken up by Jeremiah Hughes. 4th and inches upcoming. The game potentially on the line. Fernando Mendoza drops back. Throws this one. It's caught by Josiah Martin. Cal will stay alive as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Mendoza in the pocket. Throws this one to Neziah Hunter. An excellent job for him coming back to the football to make that reception. 1st and 10 now. Mendoza throws this one to the outside. He's got his tight end. He'll pick up 4 yards. That's Indries, the tight end. 2nd and 6 now. Under 2 to go. Mikey Matthews, 1st down to the 21-yard line. That time continuing to tick down. Cal in no hurry to call their timeouts. Here is Mendoza to Josiah Martin. 1st down and 10. Upcoming at the 10-yard line. 1:25 to go. Here's Fernando Mendoza to the end zone. Touchdown, Cal! It's Josiah Martin with his 17th touchdown of the season. Wow, we've seen Utah State now in back-to-back games blow these leads late. This time, though, it was a 28-10 game at one point. And I think that Cal's offense made some changes. Our defense has struggled to stop them now. But now it's time for us to make another miracle happen. As we connect with Shelton Sampson, 1st down and 10 at the 34-yard line. Tobias stepping up in the pocket. Jeremiah Tobias has room to run, as he will pick up a 1st down with his legs to the 48-yard line. Santee is the running back. Here is Tobias drifting back. Tobias finds Grant Page, as Grant Page is taken down at the 35-yard line. We are in business now. 2 timeouts remaining with 44 seconds left. Here is Tobias. An excellent pass to Tyler Sexton. 3rd and 1 upcoming now with 38 seconds to go. Here is Santee. 1st down for Johnny Santee, but a penalty flag is down. And this one will be coming back. It is a hold on Bryce Radford. So what would have been a first down is now going to be a 3rd and 9, and now you're backed up at the 34-yard line. Tobias throws this one. It's caught by Hausler. 4th and 4 upcoming. We use our second timeout. Game on the line. Pac-12 championship on the line. Shudak. Pass is broken up. And Cal is going to win the Pac-12 championship game. Are you kidding me? Gabe Shudak was the only guy on that route that was open. Even if he catches that, we're still like 29 yards shy of the end zone with only one timeout. The clock is ticking. But Gabe Shudak has to catch that. 438 yards passing for Fernando Mendoza. He nearly has hit 900 yards passing against us in back-to-back weeks in only 2 meetings. Fernando Mendoza nearly goes for 900 yards passing in 2 games. And the story of this game was our offense stalled out and our defense gave up 18 points in the second half. The thing is, I think we knew that we were going to give up points to Cal. I think we knew we were going to give up a lot of points. Our offense had a deep ball going in the first half that I just haven't seen out of them. A consistent deep ball, a passing attack, I should say, that I haven't seen out of them. I think what we saw in this game against Cal is we saw each receiver do what they are meant to do. Shelton Sampson is meant to be a deep ball receiver. And he got open 3 different times in that first half on deep balls and scored touchdowns. Grant Page was meant to be a slot receiver, running short, shallow routes. Underneath routes, medium level routes. And he did that in the first half, and he came with like 5 catches for 78 yards. When we went over to the second half, things changed. One, we didn't have a running game at all. Johnny Santee only carried the ball 5 times. Cal really sold out to stop our run. They tried to make us one-dimensional, and they did an excellent job at that. But in the receiving game, when you go to the second half, and I'm trying to imagine how this second half went and what went wrong. And I think what went wrong is that our offense in the first half, we used Sampson as a deep ball receiver. We used Grant Page as that short to medium route receiver, and it worked to perfection. They did what they're meant to do. In the second half, we went with more of what we have them lined up to do. Shelton Sampson in the slot, but we had him running short routes, and we had Grant Page running deep routes. And Grant Page is not a deep route receiver, and that's why he dropped the one pass. And then Shelton Sampson, if he's not running deep routes, he's underneath. And it's just, our offense had no rhythm in the second half. We didn't do what we did in the first half, and that's why we lost this game. Like I said, it went from Shelton Sampson running deep routes to Shelton Sampson is now running shallow routes. It went from Grant Page is running short to medium routes. Now Grant Page is running deep routes. And the offense was just completely off schedule. We didn't run the ball well at all in this game. And I'm really, even now, still kind of bummed out that we lost this game. And I'm even more bummed out that after the season that we had, we're playing in the Armed Forces Bowl in the second season in a row. And we're playing it against a team that we've already played this season in Louisiana Tech. We beat them earlier this year. I'm not worried about this bowl game at all. I'm really actually kind of disappointed that this is who we have to play. The bowl game episode, I don't imagine is going to be a long episode. It may be a 10 to 15 minute long episode. We're not going to spend too much time talking about that game, unless it's a close game, but I don't imagine it's going to be. I honestly think that we should blow these guys out, put 50, 60 points up on the board. Just out of pure frustration, we should do that. We'll have to see how the game goes at the end of the day. Gabe Shudak is somehow a first-team All-American as he drops the pass that would have moved the chains for us. I'm not going to say it would have won the game for us, but it would have moved the chains. And like I said, I'm behind on recording audio for this episode for sure. But I'm pretty bummed out about this. Even now, I'm pretty bummed out about it. It's been like a week and a half since I played this game, and I'm still bummed out about this loss against Cal. It was just not good. Antoine Hausler is second-team All-American in the Pac-12. Bryce Radford and Zach Swanson also make that second-team honors. The freshman All-Americans, Tobias, Lemonier, Gabe Shudak, your usual suspects here. Imani Awesome, Eric Drake, and Cordell Lawson. But I think this team can only go up from here. We can pick up an 11th win, and it looks like we're not going to see Cal in the college football playoff. They got shafted Arizona was able to win the Big 12, and they're going to be playing in the CFP. Instead, Cal's going to have to play in the Gasparilla Bowl versus a 6-6 Iowa State team. Washington State got the best bowl as they're going to be playing in the Gator Bowl against LSU, and then Stanford will be playing in the Duke's Mayo Bowl. I'm certainly excited about next season. I definitely just want to get through this bowl game. I think we're going to have a good team next season. We got some good recruits coming in. Juan Lima's the big one, the #1 high school recruit in the country. And I think that in the transfer portal, if we're able to pick up some receivers and strengthen our receiving core, I think that we're going to be just fine next season. We still have one more game to play. It is kind of meaningless to me, though. I can't lie. This isn't a case of Michigan playing Alabama to really cap off a strong ending to a season. I mean, we didn't end the season strong. We lost the Pac-12 championship game. This game kind of feels meaningless. At the end of the day, I just want to finish the season with a victory. And I really just want to get to the offseason and get to year 4 because I'm certainly excited about that. Carl Nesmith will be back for this game against Louisiana Tech, though. He will have an opportunity to go over 10 sacks for back-to-back seasons. So we're going to really try and hit that number for him. J.D. Drew, 3 interceptions. E.J. Fisk and Jeremiah Hughes each had 2. And then you see the pass deflections. I wish these stats were accurately tracked because I'm pretty sure Chase Davis, our free safety, has like 13 pass deflections. They just don't track it. Earlier, we were able to bring in George Alito as we look at their ratings here. Actually, we're looking now at the development traits. Impact for Eldra Keener. Elite for Demarius Ahmad. So that's going to be exciting to see. Darrell Ferkser with star. I'm excited about Darrell Ferkser. I think he could be Gabe Shudak, but better. Sateki Luvu has impact, but I'm excited about Sateki Luvu and Juan Lima. Star development. These guys on opposite ends of each other is going to be incredible. An elite power rusher, an elite speed rusher. Dude, they're going to be sacking quarterbacks for years to come. 73rd in the Pac-12. 73rd in the country. We are in 5th in the Pac-12 in recruiting at this point. It's not been a strong recruiting year at all. The transfer portal is honestly going to have to be where we make most of our money. You know, that's what's going to have to happen. As we'll play against the Louisiana Tech team that went 2-5 in the Mountain West Conference, we should drop 50, 60 points on these guys. We're 14th ranked, so we don't lose our top 25 status. But that is going to do it for this episode. I'm sorry that we couldn't win the Pac-12 championship game, but I got a strong feeling we'll be back next season. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.